Happy Halloween, everyone. I'm going to be doing an October's podcast. I will tell you that I'm going to have to add some clips in for things. I do have my amigurumis for my trick-or-treaters, and I went ahead and did a clip for that because I already have that set up and ready to go for this evening. I do have one basically other finished project, one paper project that I thought I would share with you, but I can go ahead and share this with you right now, and then I'm going to insert some clips, and then, yeah, that's all I have for this month. As I told you guys before, I have started a new job, and my schedule is all over the place. Sometimes I work 5 to 6 days a week, sometimes well, no, it hasn't been any less than 5 to 6 days a week, but my schedule itself is all over the place. It's not, sometimes it's early, early morning to mid-afternoon, sometimes it's late afternoon till evening, so I haven't had a whole lot of time for crafting. I've tried to finish up a few projects here and there, but hopefully I can try and gain a little bit of control over my situation right now and be able to get back into crafting. I have some Christmas things I have in mind, but I only have one technically finished object that I have not shared with you. I do have like my paper projects, which is a finished project, but I'm going to insert a clip for that. So this is a punch needle coaster. I have started learning how to punch needle over like the last 6 months. Not consistently, but I try and do projects here and there. But it's a Halloween coaster. It's really cute. It's the first one I've done that you can really make out that it is a pumpkin with a jack-o'-lantern face, and she's got a little bow. So I was very proud of this one. The very detailed ones I've tried to do before have not quite turned out. I don't know if you can tell that the lines on the pumpkins are not quite as crisp as I would like them to be. Some of them are a little bit sparse. It has like little gaps there. So that's something I'm trying to work on. And that's in how you fill in each color. I just need to be adding a little bit more of those detail colors and not so they don't get lost. So I think it's really cute. And then I covered it in felt. I didn't do a very good job of gluing it, I will admit that. You can see some of the glue, but it's the back, you can't really see it. And then I have been using this, putting my hot tea on every morning, so it's really nice and flat, because when I first did it, it was kind of all domed. But it kind of relaxed a little bit, and now it's flat, and I really like that. So I plan on making one of these or a couple or one or two of these per each holiday. So I have one for Halloween. I want to at least make one for Thanksgiving and one for Christmas. Even if it's just one, that's kind of my goal. If I can make two, one for me and one for my husband, then that would be even better. But my goal with everything the way it is, just to try and have one each holiday so I can pull it out with our decorations for each holiday and be able to use it. And it makes me smile. So, yeah. So on to my paper craft. So I am a cut and collage book author. If you guys did not know that, I make cut and collage books, and then I sell them through Amazon as an independent author. So I have lots of cut and collage books, and I really love doing paper crafts, collage art, art journaling, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of all the same thing. But I made a Halloween themed art journal is what I'm calling it for Halloween. So every page is Halloween. I am going to insert a little clip here as I'm talking about it. You'll be able to see the pages that I'm talking about a little closer. But this is the cover. So I've used a variety of different things. I've used scrapbook paper with cutouts. I've used 6x6 scrapbook paper. I've used prints from Canva. I've used cutouts from my cut and collage books, and then cutouts from other people's cut and collage books. So that's the front. And then these 2 pages, and like I said, you'll be able to see it a little bit closer there. And I just kind of made these little scenes. That's how I do my cut and collage, is I make scenes, or I just do like little pages that have kind of tells a story. But I was really proud of this little book. And I also used glitter gel pens to be able to define some of the Canva prints, and, you know, to bring out some sparkle, because who doesn't love some glitter? But always keep in mind that Canva does have a free membership where you can still get things for your personal use, and that's a great way to make like little art pieces, especially if you're doing like paper crafting. You can print off words on there, you can do, you know, whatever, and if you're using it for your personal use, then you can do whatever you want with it. So that is the little Halloween journal that I finished. I have recently got into adult coloring, which I think, you know, you can consider it a craft as well. But my job is, I find, quite stressful in the job that I'm doing. It's a very, how do I put this? It's a very stressful environment, and a lot of the things that I do are timed. You have to be done with these things by a certain time. So I find myself in a state of high stress all the time, and I was trying to find something that I could do that would kind of decompress a little bit. But I've been having a lot of problems with my hands with my new job. They're very sore, they're very banged up. I have cuts and scratches all over the place from it, so it's very hard for me to crochet right now. So I was trying to find something else that was a little less stressful, and I mean on my hands less stressful, and something that can just help me decompress a little bit. So I tried coloring, and I really have been liking doing this. So this book is Autumn Harvest coloring book. It's by Creative Haven, and I just been using alcohol markers. I bought a set of alcohol markers and a set, this book and a Christmas book. So this is like autumn Halloween themed. And I've just been doing a few pages here and there. I take it when I work a full 8-hour shift to do on my lunch break, because it's mandatory that you take an hour lunch break, and that's just way too long for me. I run out of things to do. So I thought I would do this on my lunch break, and then you know, I would have something to be able to do that's creative, not sitting on my phone the entire time. So, and that is all the ones I've been able to complete so far. I have noticed with the alcohol markers, you have to have a sheet of paper to be able to keep it from bleeding through the other side. And then I just have an extra one so I can mark on. And then I put it in between the wet page and the previous page before it. So if it does still wet, if I close the book and it's still wet, then it won't actually bleed through the page before it. So that is all I have got. Oh no, I'm gonna go ahead and pop in the clips of the amigurumis for my trick-or-treaters, and then I wish you guys a happy Halloween, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, so here's the little clip of the Halloween things that I have done. By the time I'm able to film October's podcast, Halloween will already be happening, and I wanted to go ahead and share these with you because I may not be having these things. So I have my amigurumi spiders. If you're interested, definitely check out the playlist. There's a video on these. So Halloween spiders, I got a black one with white eyeballs. This neon green one, I thought it would be like a toxic spider. It was really cute, and I did black eyeballs on that one. These are my cauldrons, my messed up cauldrons. I missed a round on this one, so it's much smaller, but they turned out really cute anyway. My candy corns. I can't say I was too thrilled with this pattern. I don't like how it was seamed on the bottom, so I went ahead and did like a normal round closure on it, and that was much nicer than this, but it kind of made the candy corn round instead of what they were going for, which is the oval shape, but that's fine. And then my last couple things are my coasters. This is it's supposed to be like a spiderweb coaster it was actually a pattern for like a table runner. You make a bunch of these and sew them all together, but I thought it would be really cute as a coaster, so I just made this in the neon green and the black, and then I created this little spider to be sitting on the spider web. And then I have my little pumpkin earrings. So definitely check out the 13 Weeks of Halloween playlist to see all of my Halloween patterns for this year. And yeah,